first things first. Let's talk about this new deal with Hamilton. Did you hear about this one?
Yep.
Hamilton movie with original Broadway cast is coming to theaters, and I don't care. Like it's not that I don't want to see. Like, I'll probably go see it because like I keep hearing everyone's like, "Have you seen Hamilton?" I'm like, "No, I'm an uncultured swine. I clearly don't go to to Broadway. I live in Washington. I live in the forest. You know, like I don't want to spend the prices, 870 some dollars for a ticket, and that's like them saying that's a steal." You know, I mean, like I was at a convention in Portland a couple years ago, and there was a dude selling a bootleg copy of Hamilton there. And I thought, I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy it, but if I'm like, if you're selling it, that means I know I can probably go on YouTube and find it, and I did. And then PBS ran it, so it's like, why PBS got Lin-Manuel Miranda to do Hamilton on a free broadcast? So why would I spend money to go see it in theaters? I can sit at home and watch it. I get the same experience, right?
No, the experience is 100% different
Yeah.
seeing it live. I know mostly, I'm going to say, this is kind of directed mostly as guys. Gentlemen, go out and check out a musical. Don't knock it. Don't be like Matt.
No,
Not
I
caring.
like musicals, man. I saw Avenue Q, right?
Uh,
And I can't say in theaters. I wish, but no, I went and saw it at a play, and I would love to buy it on DVD. I'd love to watch it again, but I had to go find a like fan production of it on Vimeo in order to rewatch it, because for some reason Broadway doesn't ever want to give up these things and like stream them in theaters. So that's why this is interesting, because I've talked about that long time ago. I brought up a video. I'm like, could Broadway do better by kind of like, going into theaters and broadcasting on more of like a wide scale. So that's why it's funny that Disney decided to do this. But let's jump in here to the article itself, saying here that movie theaters aren't throwing away their shot to have Hamilton on the big screen. Disney is bringing the film version of Lin-Manuel Miranda's musical sensation with the Broadway cast, original cast, to cinemas in North America on October 15th, 2021. The movie version isn't an adaptation, but rather a live capture of the stage performance. It was shot at the Richard Rogers Theater in Manhattan before founding members began to depart the production. And here's where it gets wild. The rights to this film, to the stage film, went for an eye-popping 75 million in a deal brokered by Endeavor Content. Three individuals close to negotiations had told Variety, and Denver shopped the project around Hollywood, presenting it to studios like Warner's, and before Disney nabbed it. But let's be fair on that one, right? After Cats was $100 million loss for Universal, right? Or a $70 million loss for Universal. Clearly Warner's is like not barking up that tree. Because I was telling you before we started going on this that apparently like them getting all their catalog together for HBO Max has already cost them $1.2 billion in earning revenue, right? And profits off of the streaming rights. So they're anxious to get this stuff on the ground. They probably don't want to spend any extra money here. But what do you think about that? I mean, 75 million. You think it's a good deal, bad deal? Where you at?
Great deal. It's a great date movie. Everyone's gonna want to go and see it. People are obsessed with it. They're gonna watch it 2 or 3 times. $75 million is kind of cheap. How much realistically is a production gonna cost?
Well,
Let's say $150 million.
no. It's already done. It's already done.
Oh,
So this isn't like, yeah, that's the whole thing. That's what kind of caught me off guard too. This isn't a stage. This isn't like a live action retelling. This is
interesting.
just literally. This has already been filmed. This has already been shot.
So advertisement. That's
It's just
it.
advertisement.
Marketing.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that bad, but still 75 million. So
No,
I
not
looked.
that much, man. I
I
think this
well,
this is a $600 million movie.
well, yeah, because that's the thing. I was looking around and I found this. I found the screenshot here. The Hamilton opened August 6th, 2015. It's closed on Broadway, but it's still running. Its total gross to date is $622.4 million. And the thing with that's fascinating is it cost $12.5 million to produce, and it's brought in so much that Lin-Manuel Miranda is probably going to be a billionaire by the time his career is done and he's retired. So, I'm not like, I'll probably go end up seeing this just out of pure curiosity. But do you think this is going to be the future of movie? You think of partial entertainment? Because think of it. Okay, think of it like this: we know that right now, Hollywood, theatrically speaking, is all about spectacle, right? It's all spectacle of show. They keep screwing themselves when it comes to a lot of the smaller projects, right? They put all this money in these films, they end up bombing, but the tentpole films do okay. And I guess Fathom events probably must do well enough to warrant to keep doing it, right? So this is just maybe Disney capitalizing on something that's already been done because they're kind of known to do that.
This is guaranteed. This is guaranteed box office gold. And if you ask me, I don't know if it's just an LA thing, but people are obsessed with Hamilton. All kinds of people from everywhere that I've met keep talking about it and keep talking about it. So they're gonna go watch the movie. $75 million is kind of cheap for Disney. It sounds like it,
Well, because all they have to put out then is the P&A for it, which would be about maybe another $30 million.
Right.
So it's not too much. You figure like, perhaps maybe 50 P&A tops. I don't really think they're gonna have to do much with that. Hamilton's so well known. And then from there, they'll take it and they'll run it down to they'll put it in theaters and they'll
What about the parks?
But what do you mean about
Could
the
they
parks?
do like little Hamilton play like little samples of the music or whatever on the parks?
Well, they bought the film rights to
Right.
it.
So that's one step further.
That is, I mean, they
Toys.
could. So, I mean, my question then becomes: are they going to put this on, Disney Plus next year when at the end of its run? Are they going to put? I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to do the streaming rights, but they're hoping to make a fair amount of money off this deal, and it's probably looking. Yeah, you're right. Probably 75 million is not much. They're probably thinking they could probably get at least $500 million off of this.
IMAX 3D. What do you think?
No, they didn't shoot in IMAX 3D. Any of that post
Convert
convert
it.
crap. Oh
Convert it.
no. We're past the post convert phase. Okay, I lived through 2010 and 2011 in Los Angeles, just like you did. I remember when all of that crap was all, oh, we're doing 3D post convert. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. And it was crap. It was terrible. And I blame Avatar for that. But okay, so Hamilton, you think it's going to do well? I think it's going to probably do well. I think this could be the start of maybe that trend, and I'm okay with that because there are so many plays I haven't seen that I would like to see, but I don't want to pay the price of going to see them in a show because I don't really feel I'm going to get 800 some odd dollars worth of value off of seeing it, but I still want to see it. So that's the problem.